In this video, I'm going over my mid-September income report for KDP, YouTube, and Etsy. Let's get started with my KDP ads. So I actually didn't run any ads for the first half of September for KDP, and I'm still actually not running them currently. The main reason is I just don't really have extra money to be running ads right now, and I'm just going to focus on organic sales right now. So moving over to my actual KDP orders, I sold 89 so far for September 1st through 15th, 2023, and I have a total of 269 books on my dashboard. So the amount of books that actually sold were 27 different books for the first half of September, and that is about 10% of my total books. Majority of my sales came from scrapbook paper, craft paper pad. I did also have a notebook sell, and it sold multiple copies just because of the niche that it's in. When you buy one book, you're most likely going to buy multiple. So that was really cool because I created that book way back closer to when I actually started KDP, and it was just really nice to see the book actually sell. And then I also sold some of my sketchbook, one particular sketchbook, and then there was also one coupon book that has sold so far. So my highest day is September 12th, and I think I sold 11 that day. It was either 10 or 11, but it's definitely varied. Some days I've sold more than others. It just seems to vary all the time for KDP, for me at least. And for royalties, I'm currently at $201.94 for September 1st through 15th. And again, my sales, majority of them all came from the scrapbook craft paper pad. My top 10 for each were a little bit different, so I'll hit compare books here. 66 of these units ordered were all from my top 10. And then for the royalties, $143.46 from my top 10. But my top 10 were definitely different. I'm not completely sure which ones exactly were in my top 10 at this time. I don't quite remember. But for example, my notebook was in the top 10 for orders, but it wasn't in the top 10 for royalties. And that's because for my notebook, when I first created it, I didn't give myself much of a royalty. So I'm not even sure what my royalty is, but maybe $1. So that's why it's not in my top 10 for the actual estimated royalties, because I wasn't making as much money per sale. But that's okay. I just haven't gone back to change it because I didn't really think it was going to sell again. So I'm pretty happy that it did, but I'm just going to leave those as is for now. So moving on from KDP, we can go to my YouTube. This I am really, really excited about. So currently for YouTube, I've making $100.04, and that's for mid-September, so the 1st through the 15th, which is just the most I've ever made on YouTube so far for half a month, and I'm so excited about that. This is 10.7K views, 428.3 watch time hours, 131 subscribers added, and yeah, I had a spike in the beginning of the month, and that's because, or most likely because of my income report video. Usually when I post my KDP income report monthly videos, those have a spike, and then I get a good amount of money. So my highest revenue day so far is the 4th at $13.84. I also posted this video here, so that may also be why. But let me just go to my actual revenue tab. But my lowest day so far is, I think, September 1st, $3.48. I definitely haven't posted as much as I've been wanting to. I have been posting at least one video a week, but I really want to be posting 2 or 3 videos a week, as well as more shorts. But this month is just very, very busy for me in my personal life and professional life. I honestly am just completely swamped, and with everything going on, I haven't had as much time to post as I'd like. So I'm definitely still very, very grateful and thankful for this. Majority of this came from watch page ads, $97.85. 9 cents came from shorts. I really don't make a lot of money with shorts right now, but that's okay. I did have one membership that went through, $2.10. So thank you so, so much for that. I greatly appreciate the support to me and my channel. And scrolling down, my RPM average is $12.12, which is definitely a lot higher than it has been. And then scrolling down here, it just shows again the different amounts, how it's split up. If I hit see more, it will also show like the YouTube premium and everything like that. I'm not sure if it'll load, but I may click that after. And then my top earning content is going to be this income report video, and then how to start KDP in 2023, and the resized KDP cover, the niche tutorial, and then the repeating patterns one. So these 3 videos are older, and it's really cool to see them still making income. And the how to start KDP and resize Amazon KDP cover, I mentioned that in my other income report, where the RPM and CPM on them have been like fluctuating quite a bit, but having some really high RPMs and CPMs. So that's really cool and interesting. I'm not really sure why, but I'm just going to go with it. But I'm very thankful for this. I'll hit the see more so I can show you how much the YouTube premium made. It actually loaded pretty quickly. So YouTube premium is 77 cents, and I'm not entirely sure how the income is calculated from that, but that's okay. I'm sure I could probably look that up. But this is definitely the highest I've ever made so far for half a month. I mean, for August, I made $131.10 for the entire month. For September, I think this is my current total, maybe not actually just half the month. So for $100.04 for half of the month, that is really, really cool. And I'm super, super thankful and grateful for that. So moving on to Etsy. This, I don't really do a lot with Etsy. I really don't put out new listings. I don't do any advertisements. I also don't do any advertisements for my YouTube channel. I know some people do that, but I just currently don't. So I sold one on Etsy, and I believe it was on September 7th, potentially. I meant to take a picture and add it here, but I didn't. I had 22 visits, a 4.5% conversion rate, and then $2.99 in revenue. And I don't think that includes like all the fees or anything. I forget what I actually get after the fees, but it's somewhere around $2. That's what I have listed for the actual pricing of the listing. So I do sell digital products on Etsy. There we go. They're pretty much like craft paper pads, scrapbook papers, but instead they're digital paper. And I do edit them. I repurpose my content, but I make them look slightly different, so at least they're not exactly the same. And I really don't have to do anything once I have the listing up there. I think I have 5 or so up right now, and I haven't really added any new recently. So getting an order here and there is just really great because it's not costing me anything. It says down here that Etsy brought 68% of my visits, and I brought 32%. I'm not really sure how that is calculated or how I brought them or anything like that. I don't really do any advertisements or really post much about Etsy, but regardless, I'm really happy about this, and I would love to stay on my Etsy business and definitely bring in more of an income here. I just simply don't have the time right now to do that. So I really hope this was helpful. I will go over for KDP. I have not published any new books yet for the month. I simply have been just very, very busy and have not had time to do that yet. For YouTube, I'm really hoping to create more videos and be more active as well. In Etsy, I would love to create some more listings. It's just not a priority right now for me, but I definitely want to. So at some point, I hope to create more listings and get this business going a bit more and learning more about the business. So I really hope this video was helpful. I'd love to know how your September is going so far for your businesses. If you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to comment them below. And please remember to just be kind. So thank you so much for watching and listening to this video, and I hope that you have a great day.